Hey, you guys, I know we're a little bit late, but welcome back to another review of Love and Marriage DC. So let's get into this reunion.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
and this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about the second part of the reunion of Love and Marriage DC.
So if you're brand new to this channel, what? And that was what you normally say. What you looking at me for?
Why you coming? I'm not finished. And as you can see, I'm wearing the best football team there ever is.
Anyway, we is not.
Ever was.
Is they getting your check? Is they paying you anything? No, you got to go and purchase their stuff and then advertise for them. So you're just a free billboard walking advertisement. Yeah, it worked. All right. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, and on all social media sites, comment down below.
Football season. Getting close.
Where's our check? For anything. Any kind of football. Do they send us a check?
I'm trying to get enough advertising for them so they can invite me to one of their games for free. 50-yard line. Down right there.
I was finna say something, but anyway. So let's move on. Don't forget that we have a Patreon. Yeah, that's right. We have a Patreon account. So make sure that you head on over there and join our Patreon at patreon.com/KourtneyandEddie. And don't forget to purchase merch. Not that can check, because they ain't getting us a check, not a penny, not a damn from it. But yes, if you want to go to our brand store, you can see those merch down below this video. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it, because this is not, you didn't come here for no Miami Dolphins.
Yes, y'all have the best football team that ever will be, and was, and is. Yeah, I said what I said.
All right, then. All right, so anyway, it's part 2 of the reunion. Still don't understand why they needed a part 2, because to me, honestly, they could be everything part 1. All right, because that one thing just went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It was so unnecessary. We could have brought out Jamie, children, Jamie and the Rayna kids, and on the first one, and been done. Okay. All right, so it's starting off with Carlos breaking it down about, because he's trying to get some understanding about what happened with the situation with Ashley, and Ashley knowing this guy. And this guy coming back to them and saying that he be discussing them with Winner and stuff. I don't know.
To me, the whole situation was kind of confusing, because did Ashley and Quick know the guy friend? Is the guy friend is a friend of theirs, or did he date Winner first and then he met them? Was they all friends together? It was just so confusing. I didn't know what was going on. All I know, dude went back and told Winner some things about Ashley. About Quick and Jamie, and it seemed like he was hating on Quick and Jamie, so he went back to Will about stuff about them, so she could put it out on the show. So I don't know how factual the stuff he gave her was, or was he just straight up hating on these guys? If he was hating, that's a punk move. You know what I'm saying?
It was. And so they keep going back and forth, and Ashley, of course, is heated. Last time she held back,
little man,
she held back fun size so that she can go in there
and she can hold him back. His little leg was dangling off the chest. Let me out,
And so Winner said that she do have receipts, because Carlos was like, okay, do you have receipts? Are you just saying some? Are these just rumors? She said, no, she has actual receipts. So she has photos, she has text messages, and she has records. And he was like, records? She was like, yeah, I can't go into really details about it, but I got records.
Records? Who are you supposed to be? FBI, CIA, DHA, OPP.
She also said she don't want to say what it is because she's not trying to, you know, basically destroy marriages. But when you bring up something, you already, yeah, like I don't want to be the person. It's almost like a person saying, you know what? I got some news. I got some tell you, but I ain't gonna tell you. I can't tell you if I tell you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I know something about that person. So yeah.
The bottom line, it was tacky. If you didn't want to destroy these people's marriages, why even bring it up? Yeah. Why even put it out there? You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. You was trying to like Ashley said, you throw your rock, then you want to hide your hand. Don't be like that, Willa. Yes, Willa, you brought the drama. I know you got some fans out there because we see them in the comments, but hey.
We do?
Yeah, some people, they team Willa.
They must be missing then.
I didn't say that. She said.
I mean, I don't understand, you know. But anyway, so Winter said she explained herself a little bit more, and she said, "I just want to be clear, you know. I heard rumors about Quick, and it was about somebody that used to work with him at Parks or whatever. She said that I guess she, you know, had relationship with Quick. She said so she heard a rumor about him. Now, as far as Jamie, she got receipts, but then she said I got receipts with Quick too. So it's like
she was contradicting herself. Okay, and the thing about it, once a person get on, like I'm with Jamie on this one. Once we get on TV, of course, people are gonna probably say things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Things they probably say some things about you. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I saw Coco out there. I don't know. Is it true?
Why you say me? Why you have to say me?
I won't do nothing like that.
I said, why would they say me instead of you? Why we talk about guys? We weren't talking about women.
Women do it too.
I know, but we weren't talking about because
I'm innocent. I'm too innocent.
So anyway, they said Winter was saying she got some actual in the last 48 hours. So, you know, Carlos was saying, did you have some before the show or did you have some stuff after the show? If there's some stuff that people brought to you now that you're on the show. And so she said that she had some stuff, I think, even before the show. I don't know.
I don't think she said before the show.
Oh, she did?
No, I don't think she did. I think she said, you know, the stuff she got is either during the show or the last 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
And my thing is, of course, people are going to make things up, you know what I'm saying? You know, just because they can be hateful. And Ashley had made probably a good point. DJ, I'm going to do DJ Fun Side. DJ Quick, he's a DJ. Quick is a DJ, so he's going to be around people.
Yeah.
He's there to get the party crunk. He's the hype man.
Oh, go ahead.
He's the hype man. That's what he does. So he's going to take pictures. He's going to entertain people. So you're going to see... You're going to see him with people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know.
She said, you know, sometimes you'll see him, you know, pouring champagne in somebody's mouth. She didn't even do it. So, yeah,
because I have seen DJs get champagnes going around pouring in people's mouths.
Yeah.
So, that's his job.
Yeah.
So, they might took a picture of him doing that to a woman, or the woman's taking a picture with him. Oh, look at what Quick doing. That's his job.
And she said sometimes she's not too far from him while he's taking the picture. So, yeah.
Nothing burger.
Yeah. Jamie told Winter, like, why would you do this? You know, I got 3 kids. Why would you say this stuff about me? I'm married. And you know, you just pretty much ruining, you know, trying to, so to speak, ruin my marriage. So why would you do stuff like that?
She's a hater.
And then he said, you know, this some back Bama.
Oh, boy. I'm so tired of these people from out of state calling anything jacked up Bama.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we kind of slow on certain things. I grant you that. And we might sometimes talk Bama. I grant you that also. But every country backwards thing, it's not Bama. You got Mississippi next door. Okay. You got Louisiana down south.
We just left Tennessee.
You got Tennessee up north, okay?
I mean, we just drove back in from Tennessee.
All Tennessee has got Memphis and Nashville, and all the other stuff is country. Same way with Georgia. You take Atlanta out of Georgia and Savannah out of Georgia, what you got? That's a country state. So yeah, man, I'm with Chris. Chris, I'm glad you stood up for Alabama, man. We really appreciate that. Bama stuff.
Also too, Quick made he was making a point too, is that, when it comes to reality TV and a lot of this stuff, social media, as far as marriages, he said they got a strong marriage. He said that stuff will only affect a weak marriage. So it kind of exposes what's already there.
Do you agree?
But well, let me say that I can agree to a certain extent, but you also have to put in editing. Like Jamie feel like he getting a bad edit.
Yeah.
Because, just say for instance that, he has some behavior, even as far as aggressive behavior, but he may show it may be seen, like I say, once a month, but they can take clips from that and then put it all together, you know what I'm saying, or show this, is that aggressive, or he may roll his eyes and it may be it can have some editing that may have something to do with, even if your spouse was, it was caught in adultery or whatever, cheated on you in the past, then in this season it may seem like every time he on the phone he cheats. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he doing this shit. They highlight certain things. So I can agree to a certain extent, but you got to really fight. If it's editing, you got to really fight for your character.
Yeah, because they will paint a different narrative for your character.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, once you put your name on that contract,
yep,
it's up to production in the show to paint you in the way they want to paint you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So unless you got something rock solid in that contract stating that you're going to take my likeness and you're going to make it into a positive thing, if you don't have that in the contract, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing. All right, so I know we won't stay on that too long. So let's see. Ashley was also saying there's always some rumors going around. Them you can't always believe everything. Chris said that we talk about that. They talked about stuff as far as them having a sidebar conversation, talking about, hey, we don't want to paint. We don't want to talk about rumors on this show. We don't want to come over here and be messy. We want to kind of just, I guess, show. Black excellence, or show them in a better light. They don't want to talk about stuff that they hear off of, whatever. So they wanted to, clean out, they wanted to make sure everything was clear on that. So anyway, Carlos said to Winter, are you and Monique, are y'all been knowing each other 16 years? Are y'all in the same place or in a worse place or whatever? And Winter said, no, we're pretty much in the same place. They have not been like BFFs, but they've been knowing each other for a long time. And she also said that she would, had she known that this show was going to be messy, she would have never came on. Monique was like, you the one that started the mess, because Winter said that she wanted to come on as, being a positive light or a mentor, so to speak, to somebody to say, hey, if I got over divorce, then you can too. So she wanted to be positive, but it didn't go down like that.
What she was trying to do, Mel 2.0?
I don't know.
But yeah, once again, Winter said she wanted to be that positive beacon for the women that's been going through divorce or separation. But somehow that took a left turn. I don't know, was it because she decided to do that, or did the producers come to us, hey, we need you to be the bad person,
right? Yeah,
we need to get this spiced up. So
again, I still think this is, but we talked about this earlier. Reality TV is what you said it, soap opera.
Oh yeah, it's a soap opera. You know what I'm saying? It's a soap opera on a smaller budget because you really don't have to pay the actors big bucks to be acting. You know what I'm saying? So what you do, you go out here, get people that want a little fame, a little shine, throw them on TV, but you still write the script for them. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of edit, like you said, edit the way the show wants to edit you, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's
just nothing but a low budget soap opera.
Yeah, and if they didn't do it that way, why would they even? You have to sign a contract and say it's okay that we paint you in whatever light, or we use your likeness however we choose to. Why would you sign if you? Let's be honest. In a real reality, ours, y'all's, anybody, nobody has that much drama, or their life is so entertaining. It on an everyday basis. It's not, because you have to stir up that
you got to have something to give the people. You got to have some kind of entertainment to feed the beast.
Yeah.
Because
I don't care who you are.
right,
you know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna have that much every day or once a week.
That's a lot of energy you got.
Yeah, and that's why I think they film for a long period of time and they have to
slice everything
and put it all together because it's not that much drama. And they have sections like we're filming from 8 to 5 or we're filming on Tuesday so it's orchestrated.
It's like this. The average person, if they was to do that with the average person 8 hours a day, they probably get like 10 minutes of film.
Yeah.
If that. Because most of us are going to be driving, eating, watching TV, scratching ourselves. We ain't going to be doing nothing entertaining. I know, me personally, y'all probably, ooh, man, he's bored.
He's bored. He is. All right, let's get back to this. So when apologizes, but you my boring child, I'm telling you, that's why I love you, baby, because if you had all that drama in your life, I wouldn't be with you. Clean that up, baby.
You try.
So when apologize, because she said, listen, I just want to apologize. I guess, some things was done and, it is what it is. And Carlos asked, did they accept her apology? All of them said, nope. Because they really pretty much called her trash for doing all the stuff she did.
You know why they didn't accept her apology?
Go ahead.
No, you don't ask you. You don't. Oh, anyway, they, especially Ashley. Ashley said, well, I apologize.
Make sure your mic on. Okay, go ahead, baby. Sorry.
Ashley said, I apologize. She apologized to me once before, and I accepted her apology. Now here we go again. I can't continue, continue to accept her apology after she mess up. How many times she's gonna mess up? She says, so no, I'm not gonna accept her apology this time because it's garbage.
Yep,
straight up garbage.
Yep, yeah. So nobody's gonna do that. So let's move on to Rayna and Jamie. So. We took all that time. I thought it was over with. I was like, baby, that's over with. I said, 30 more minutes. Gee. I thought we spent the whole hour talking about this nonsense with Winter. Anyway, so.
Actually, it was going on so much. This episode here, so much was going on between Winter and Ashley and Quick and Jamie and Rayna. I forgot Monique was there. Oh, for real, man, I did.
All she doing was looking at her back and forth. So, because they're boring. They're boring. Okay. So anyway, so let's move. Rayna and Jamie. So they sat down and they had a conversation. Well, he was sitting down with them. I thought it was just them on stage, but everybody else was still there. So I don't even know the question that Carlos asked. But it went in this direction where Rayna said, as far as them, she felt like she was the one that pretty much was there with the kids and raised them kind of like the most. I think she said Jamie worked. I thought she said both of them worked.
They both worked, you're right. And I think she decided to work from home or stay home. Mm-hmm. And Jamie went on to work. And I think she had a problem because what she painted was, as she put it, that while she was there with the kids, James was out there living his best life.
Well, when he wasn't working, he could go out and do everything and whatever.
And I get that. Most women, go ahead.
Yes, let me chime on this one. And that is true. That is the case with a lot, I'm not saying all, but a lot of married women. They end up being single, married but single mothers. So they're taking care of the kids most of the time. And I can put it for me, I worked and took care of the kids while the first husband I was with, worked. But when he came home. When he wanted to go somewhere, because that's the responsibility of the mother to always be there with their children. They don't think that a mom want to take a break, go here. And if you want to take a break, then where you going to take the kids? Where you going to drop them off at? You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what Rayna was saying, that she had to always be there, and why he was able to go freely, and do stuff. So go ahead, baby.
But Jamie kind of disagreed with that, stating that he was there with the kids.
He said that Rayna exaggerated.
Right, she exaggerated the situation. So I'm not in their household. I don't know who's telling the truth, but I can kind of see Jamie's frustration. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring me on national television to paint me to be a bad father. You know what I'm saying? Because the way Jamie was saying that sometimes he had to go to work, show his face at work, and then go back home to put Jason on the truck, on the bus. So he's saying, yeah, I made sacrifices also. But Rayna, she didn't want to let up on that. And she said, all I want you to do is give me my props. Which I don't understand that. I know my mom, she did a lot for the kids. My dad went to work and came home, did what he had to do, spend time with us. But she didn't ooh, look at me. She didn't do that. She just went on with our business. But my dad did. There was why I just said, yeah, I appreciate you being a good mother. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what she wants. Like I said, I'm not in her household. So I don't know if Jamie's doing that or not behind the scene.
Yeah. He was saying Rayna exaggerated the truth to make him look bad. He don't really understand that part. As I said, it's a difference between going through some things and I guess coming out of some things. It seems like they kind of like in a place of stuck. They just pretty much stuck because they haven't come out of this, because he said that was 20 years ago and the Rayna keep bringing it up. Every so often she bring it up. Every so often she bring it up. And it's just like they just pretty much in a place of stuck. And Monique said maybe she still haven't gotten over that, like whatever the issue is, because she keep bringing it up. And when a person hadn't got over something, they keep bringing it up. And maybe she just hadn't gotten over that.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I think something deeper was going on with them, and she putting that on that situation, because that's 20 years ago.
Yeah,
that's 20 years ago, and the kids are grown.
And I felt like, too, that when Winter was bringing it up about Jamie, and Jamie was trying to defend himself about the cheating allegations and all this stuff, it seems as though there was some distance between them, Rayna and maybe Rayna felt in her feelings, and
she felt like Winter was telling the truth a little bit.
And she started maybe kind of deflecting the situation, and she was trying to turn that energy back on him because he told Winter, well, if this anything true, why don't you tell that person and send it to my wife and send it, to her or whatever? But he was like, I ain't doing nothing. They both said they ain't doing nothing. But it just seems as though, I can't remember. I wasn't even finna go back and ask what question Carlos asked. But I think it had something to do with their, child upbringing as far as them raising their kids and stuff. So they brought out, Jamie and Rayna's two sons. And, because Carlos was like, they was a highlight of the show. A lot of people loved them. I guess it wasn't just us. So a lot of people loved them and, really wanted to see them on the show. So, Carlos said, okay, I see y'all up here looking, nice and stuff, looking like your dad and stuff. And then I think it was little Jamie said,
and my mom.
Yeah, and then what?
Jamie said, thank you. Y'all act like I ain't been around my kids. Y'all act like I spit these kids out.
Before you skip that part, Carlos said, well, I was talking about just the way they
dress,
look,
right?
So I'm trying to give Carlos some, I'm trying to give Jamie
his props, right?
Yeah.
So Jamie said, hey, any little props I can get because y'all trying to make me into what's that old movie name with the woman she had the coat hanger.
Oh yeah, Mama Dearest.
Yeah, Mom. Y'all trying to make me to Daddy Dearest or something. Y'all.
No more wire.
Man, that movie freaked me out when I was a kid.
Oh really?
Yeah, man.
My mama loved to watch that movie. I was watching too.
Yeah, I don't wonder why she like that movie.
So not like no more. I just couldn't believe that lady was acting like that. I felt so sorry for them kids.
That movie freaked me out while I was a kid.
I like that movie. It was crazy though. But anyway, so yeah, he felt like that. But I think I'm skipping this part because I didn't write it down because sometimes I'd be so enthralled in it that I have to go back and write it down. But after they segued from that and they went and took a break, Jamie,
the back room.
Jamie went to talk to Rayna and was like, why did you?
All right, that's why I agree with him.
Why did you even put all of this, like the situation out there? She was like, because he asked, but you didn't have to put that on national TV. Like that was not even called for. And then he was like,
that made me look bad on national television.
And she was like, that was not trying to make you. I went back and said you're a good father.
But it's like you just beat me, but when you beat me good. So that's what it sounds like. But the point is, why 20 years? You gonna bring this on national TV and make me look like a monster on TV?
Yeah. And so and he said something about something about doing this TV show.
Oh yeah.
What he said?
he said you pushed me to do this or something like that.
But I think it sounds like he's saying you pushing me to stop doing it. Because if you keep on clowning like this and showing me, as this bad person, person with aggressiveness and a person that, is cheating in my marriage,
bad dad.
Yeah. Now that's true. I had to go back because she did bring it up that, he cheated. But let's be honest. And I know that they probably can't see this. But I promise you, editing, the producers are asking, not necessarily Carlos, but the production company is asking was there any kind of infidelity? Was there anything like this?
Once again, they got to feed that beast. If they don't ask the questions, you can't stir the pot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Jason and little Jamie came out, and so Carlos was saying that it seemed like that Jason is popular on his IG and everything. So he said, yeah, I don't know, he said
20,000.
Did he say 20? Well, I always hear 2,000. Well, I heard 2,000. I said, well, that ain't that much. But you heard 20,000.
I thought it was 20,000.
Yeah. It probably
it's
was.
A 2 in it. It's probably more than mine.
Mine too. So he said that, yeah, he blowing up, and he asked him about moving out. He said he still is, hopefully moving out. He wants to continue. His dream is to work for Apple because he said he know about this technology. Right. He can definitely do it.
And he said he wants to do it to help people with disabilities or to get around these Apples, the Apple phone and whatnot. So he said he's the perfect person to do that, which it makes sense.
So Apple need to reach out to him, and he made that, and I'm quite sure people from Apple will be reaching out. So Jamie gets emotional when it comes to his two sons, and he was like, Jason is a genius. And he tears up, and he said, we just work so hard with them and for them and everything. And so I know Jason, and he said, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Jason, be quiet. You made me look weak. Come on, Dad. Stop. You're looking weak right now.
So Jamie said that he's very hopeful. He got so many dreams and hopes for his two sons. So let's move on. Carlos was talking to little Jamie, which is the oldest son. Right. Is he the oldest?
He's the oldest.
Yeah. And so he said that as far as his court case, everything is hopeful. He's being hopeful that he won't serve any time or anything like that. And that, he's getting on the right track. He's not hanging out with the same people that he used to hang out with. He wants to, continue to improve for his family. You want to say something?
Yeah. And, I hope once little Jamie get this second chance that he does something with it. He seems like he's a young, bright young man, and he has his whole future in front of him, man. And once you get this opportunity, don't let it go to waste, man, because a lot of guys in your position don't get the second opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They're either dead or in jail, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? So do something this second opportunity and make your parents proud, because you have a strong foundation, strong family unit, and you're right. You're on TV now. A lot of people gonna be watching you make these moves. So go out there and make us proud, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, he was saying too about, his DMs blowing up and stuff like that. Yeah. So he was like, I'm sure you won't have a problem getting a girl. So he said what Jason was like,
I want a girlfriend. Hook me up, Carlos.
He said Carlos asked did he have a girlfriend. He said nope, but I hope to have one after this show. He said, well, I'm quite sure you will. And then he did say,
see, that's the thing about these shows, man. I don't care who you are, your DMs are gonna blow up.
I don't care if you on there for like 30 minutes.
You ain't lying. Like Red to Love, first guy get kicked out the show, DMs still blowing up.
They probably trying to get this wrong show. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so and then after that they talked to all the individual couples and just to see what they got going on. And so, and just congratulating them on a successful season and and a successful reunion. So
that's it.
That's pretty much it. So like I said, we are late with this video, but we just came back from out of town to Tennessee, and so we want to come in here and
we will make a video on that. but we won't get banned.
We met. You know what? We'll talk about that in Patreon.
Yeah,
that is one for Patreon, child. So anyway, on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
I was put God